Andrew Lessman is having a very nice sale. As a matter of fact, everything in his collection is going to be on free shipping and handling. So if you want to stock up on some of his goodies, in fact, I'm actually sending some supplements to my daughter. She's been having a few health issues, and I'm going to send her some joint supplements. So if you want to do some shopping for that, absolutely do not miss it. But you do not want to miss what I have coming up, because how many times have we missed something that someone has said? How many times is it, what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. It's difficult to be the one that's missing it. It's annoying to be the one who keeps saying things repeatedly. We're gonna solve it all, okay? We have a hearing aid. This is something that really, truly, at first when I heard we were selling hearing aids, I was kind of like, it's somewhat surprising. And then I think about my best friend, Kathy, who a couple of weeks ago, I saw her and she was like, I am having such trouble hearing. She goes, so if I keep repeating myself or asking you to repeat yourself. And I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I mean, she's not even, I say we're not that old, but we're really not. I mean, we want to increase the quality of our life. We can do it because hearing aids, the ones that my dad used, thousands of dollars. Thousands, and he hated to wear them. You know why? They were uncomfortable, had wires and this and that. This is simple. You just pop them in your ears, and simple and easy technology that is completely affordable. $299.99. We're doing 5 flex payments. We will ship these to you free. You have to hear the difference that this is going to make. I will tell you though, that we are already very limited with our quantity in this. Since we started offering this, it has flown out the door. You need to try them at least. If you're having any hearing issues, at least try them. See what a difference it can make. And if it doesn't make a difference, I think we're giving you 45 days. We've extended our return policy just because we really want to give you a lot of time to experience these and see what a difference this can make in your life. And it can be such a huge difference. Even take advantage of that HSN credit card offer today. $40 off if you're approved. You could put it right towards this. You could be paying about $260 for these. Absolutely incredible, but we have sold through 2/3 of our quantity already. I think we have about 1,000 of these left. Nope, we have 900 left before these go. Lori Leland and I presented these yesterday. They were crazy popular. So this is not something you want to wait on, even if you know somebody that is having issues. You're like, I told you yesterday, I'm gonna get this for Kathy.
For Kathy, right.
And let her try them, because it's embarrassing. It is
frustrating.
It is frustrating
right.
for everybody involved. And you don't want to get frustrated if you're the one repeating constantly, but you know what? I mean, it's
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like my dad, before he passed away, he got to the point where he got tired of saying what and wanting us to repeat it because
so
he felt so embarrassed.
So he tuned out.
So he just tuned out. So then he had no idea anything that was going on with the family. We were frustrated, he was frustrated. You know, he had a lack of confidence around it because he didn't know what we were talking about. So this is definitely about a quality of life for so many of us. We want to be able to hear better, but in the past you had so many different steps that you had to go through before you could get hearing aids. Well, that is luckily completely changed. This is GoHearing. These are the Go Prime model, and I just want you to understand the company behind this incredible innovator. They are HearX Technology, so a global leader in audiology technologies, okay? So if you've heard of Lexi or Lexi powered by Bose, this is the same company. What I love about this particular model and this particular brand is the fact that these are the most simple, least complicated, most comfortable, easy to wear hearing aids we've ever offered here at HSN and that I've ever seen, because you don't have to have a smartphone.
Right.
There's no app needed. You don't have to download something or figure out how to adjust. Exactly, and no wires. Look at how teeny tiny small these are. They look just like earbuds. So I love that as well. If you are suffering and you're noticing that perceived mild to moderate hearing impairment, this could be a step that you could take on your own today. Get these home, try them, see how they fit into your life for the next 45 days. That's 15 days, 2 extra weeks beyond our typical return policy here at HSN, and just see if they're gonna work for you. Because I will never forget when my dad was suffering with hearing loss and starting to notice that he was missing a lot that we were saying or what was on TV or movies or the preacher on Sunday in church or the specials at dinner, he was always asking for people to repeat it. I never can forget when we finally kind of talked him into going to the doctor. It was so many different steps, and then it was so expensive. So he had to actually go into his doctor, get a referral to an audiologist, get an ear test. Then he had to go to the hearing aid place. Then he had to get multiple fittings, and then they hit him with the bill, and it was like $5,000 or $6,000 for hearing aids. And here's the other thing. We were concerned he wouldn't like them, and he really didn't. He used them because we could finally kind of start to hear each other, but he couldn't return them. They were clunkier, they weren't this sleek, and what I love about this too, there's no stigma with these. Because if you are concerned about how others perceive you or you don't want to feel self-conscious, these are so teeny tiny small, they disappear into your ear. So you really can barely see them at all. They just look like you're wearing earbuds, which everyone is wearing these days. But you don't have to get that prescription. You don't have to go to the doctor's office. This really covers all the bases for you. It's not just an amplification product. These are actual hearing aids loaded with technology from HearX, again, that global leader that brings us Lexi by Bose, all the other bigger, more expensive brands, but those typically rely on an app and a smartphone. These do not. So one of the things I want to break down for you, no batteries to ever replace. No little teeny tiny ones you have to buy or change out. This has a rechargeable case. So we're going to talk about that in just a moment. You have 3 size options for your the little caps at the end. So this is going to fit for everybody, small, medium, and large. You get 2 sets of each. So they're really comfortable. They do like a little suction into your ear once you have them pressed in, so they stay comfortably. You have 6 digital channels and 12 bands. What that means for you is the sound quality is amazing. They have feedback cancellation, so you don't hear a lot of that squeak like we used to, right?
Which was horrible.
And then noise reduction, that's a big one because this is actually—
a huge one.
It's
noise
big
reduction.
because this refines a lot of the noises. So instead of just making everything louder, which is ultimately gonna drive you crazy, right? This is refining the sounds coming in and making voices sound better, clearer, up closer to you. TV sounds great. Again, Pastor on Sunday, but it helps refine some of those background noises.
Which is what we want to do right now, is let you hear the difference, okay? That's what's really important, is that you hear it, and we have a way to show you that, or to at least demonstrate that. Take a listen to this and see what difference this can make for you.
At the end of their long journey, our colony of penguin chicks have reached the ocean. They peer over the edge, waiting for the right moment, anticipating the dangers that await. Until finally, one of them jumps.
Hey, honey, do you hear that? It sounds like a pair of cardinals. Where are they? I hear them, but I don't see them. Oh, I think they're coming from...
Looking for our beer specials? So tonight, in addition to our usual lineup of IPAs, we've got some great craft on tap. There's a pale ale from one of our brewers. It's very crisp and citrusy, if that's what you're into.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow, what a difference.
Muddled,
Yep.
It sounds like they're talking through cotton or something, and you're so close to understanding it, but you don't understand it. So then you start with the, what, can you repeat that? Can you go through that again? And instead of that, with that hearing aid, you can hear it. You get that just like the clarity is just amazing. This isn't thousands of dollars like a lot of the other hearing aids out there. And to your point, you were saying that once you buy those, that you own them, you know, no sending those back. This is like a 90% off sale in some cases, okay? To be able to get something like this that can make that much of a difference for under $300 is absolutely incredible, guys. Look at our retail. If you purchase this separately, look at what you would pay close to $500 for these. Under $300 and the free shipping and handling. It is going to be one of the most important things that you invest in. And yes, you are investing in something that is most important. Would you ever go somewhere without your reading glasses? You need those reading glasses. You look at the menu, you can't see a thing, right? So what are you gonna I've had people read things to me because I couldn't see them or forgot my glasses. This is like the reading glasses now, but for your hearing. So this is not just for your grandparents, okay? What I want you to know This is for everybody. There are a lot of us now that are struggling to hear, starting to kick in now, all those concerts and all the things we did. And just there's noise pollution everywhere. Get something that is gonna make a difference, because Lori, this can make not just a little difference, this can make a huge difference.
It can make a big difference.
At least take them home for 45 days, and if you don't love them, send them back. But I love that this is really one of the premier companies.
It is. On the planet.
Yes.
Yep, so HearX is a global leader when it comes to audiology technology. So again, Lexi powered by Bose, those are all part of this brand. This happens to be the Go Prime, and I'm super passionate about it because I will tell you right now, my dad, who passed away recently, when he finally did go in and get hearing aids, we had some time together when he could hear again, and it restored our family back to normal for a while before he passed. So it felt amazing, but he was never gonna download an app. He didn't even own a smartphone, so that wouldn't have made sense for him. With these, you don't have to do that. So let me show you the really easy adjustments, and then we're gonna listen to that sound again, because I think being able to hear the sound quality makes a huge difference for all of you. So right over here by my pinky finger is a tiny little button. It is very small, little black button right there. That is the only button on your hearing aids, okay? Tap it once to be able to increase through the levels. You have volume levels 1 through 8. You can independently adjust your left and your right hearing aid. So maybe your right ear is much, much worse. You wanna be at a higher level, you can. Maybe your left ear is pretty good. You can have it low, and they stay set. So it has memory built right in. So once you've made that adjustment, it's gonna remember your choices, so when you put them back in the next time, it's gonna have the exact same volume settings. Now you also have 3 different modes: low, medium, and high. So all 3 of those. Medium is where this comes preset. But real quick, if you're having issues with muddled sound or sound that's very muddy and you feel like you're missing a lot of the higher treble tones, put it in high. That's gonna help restore some of those sounds back so things sound more normal to you. Medium is gonna be where most people are, but if you're hearing things that sound very high-pitched or tinny, you wanna restore the bass, put it in low. It's the same button, you simply press and hold, and it cycles you through the 3 different modes. So that's all there is to it. You put them in, they're lightweight, they disappear, they're comfortable, and again, no batteries, you're not buying something. I will never forget with my dad, oh my gosh, there would be times he's like, they're not working, I don't know what to do. It was the batteries usually. Right. We had them in backwards.
And try to change them out, because they're teeny, teeny, tiny.
So small, I always had to try to help him with that. We're sitting there together. My eyes aren't great, his were even worse, right? It was not an easy process for any of us. With this, you're getting a rechargeable case. So I want you guys to realize, on a single use of your brand new Go Prime hearing aids, 30 nonstop hours right out of the box. They come partially pre-charged, so you can start enjoying them right away. And then this is a charging case. So this case, Alice, is gonna give everybody an additional 6 complete charges. So what I'm holding in my hand right here is an additional 180 hours of use. So think about this, you go on vacation, you might not even need to bring the charging cable. We include the charging cable and the wall brick, so you can plug it right into wall power. It's a USB-C, so it's uniform all the way around, really easy to plug in. It doesn't have to be plugged in, you know, upside down or right side up. It's all the way across the same. So you simply plug this in, plug it into wall power, and you're gonna be able to recharge these maybe overnight. But again, with 180 hours of runtime on this case, you have everything that you need to go on a great little trip, or maybe take a weekend long vacation, or whatever it is, without even needing to charge them. And you know, the thing is, not everybody is gonna wear them every minute of every day. Right. Some people are. You're gonna live in them possibly, but maybe you just put them in for those situations where you're at a dinner party, or
where you're going to dinner with friends, and there's a lot of ambient noise and everything else, and you just need a little bit of clarity. This is gonna give you that clarity. At least try them. At least try them for 45 days. If you don't love them, you are welcome to a full refund, okay? I mean, this is something you're putting in your ears, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We don't care. Wear them. Use them. If you don't love them, you get a full refund, and we have extended our return policy on this because we know how important this is. This is an exciting opportunity. I mean, exciting. When I think about my friend Kathy and how she's struggling right now, struggling because she's embarrassed, you know, she's almost kind of afraid to talk to people. She's like, you know, I hate to bother you, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm having some trouble hearing things. I can't get certain, you know, tones and everything else. So I may ask you to repeat a lot of things. And you try not to be annoyed, but you know, frankly, it can be. Why not try these? You get these home $60 and free shipping and handling, and you get everything you need. My favorite part about it it looks like earbuds. It just looks like those other things that like my dad wore, flesh colored, you know, they had wires and this and that. They looked horrible and they were thousands of dollars. I remember he desperately needed them.
Sure.
But when he went to the doctor and went to all these places, let me tell you that they were so expensive that he had to stop and say, you know, can I really afford this? And, you know, I was like, we'll afford it, you know,
we'll find
get
a way.
But
sure.
You look at this now. Sound technology has been revolutionized in the last few years. Sound technology is so incredible now. Try these and see how they work. If they don't, send them back. But I think you're gonna find that this may be exactly what you need. Let us play the difference so you can hear that difference. Because when you hear the difference, then you're gonna understand the clarity that these can provide.
At the end of their long journey, our colony of penguin chicks have reached the ocean. They peer over the edge, waiting for the right moment, anticipating the dangers that await. Until finally, one of them jumps.
Hey, honey, do you hear that? It sounds like a pair of cardinals. Where are they? I hear them, but I don't see them. Oh, I think they're coming from...
Looking for our beer specials? So tonight, in addition to our usual lineup of IPAs, we've got some great new craft on tap. There's a pale ale from one of our local brewers. It's very crisp and citrusy, if that's what you're into.
To me, it's like when you put your reading glasses on, you know, and you can't see anything on the menu, you put them on and you're like, oh my God.
I can see.
It makes such a difference, doesn't it? It makes such a difference when you can empower yourself. This is empowering yourself for $60 on your credit card today on that flex payment, free shipping and handling. Again, you're gonna start seeing a left counter now because this is how few we have left. Like I said, over 2/3 of our quantity now, we are actually fast approaching 3/4 of our quantity completely gone. So that left counter, how many do we even have left? 760 left until these are sold out. Get them home, try them. We've extended our return policy to 45 days, but I think that we can show you this all day, we can talk about it all day. This is something you have to turn them on, you have to put them in, and you have to go out and see what it can do for you.
Yes. And I'm so glad we're doing the extra 2 weeks.
Me too.
So instead of a 30-day return policy like we typically do here at HSN for every single product, the team at GoHearing, they came up with 45 days for you to give you an additional 2 weeks to just try them. And you know, unlike the ones where you have to go through the 20 steps, basically, going to the doctor, the audiologist, the fittings, all of those
and there's costs
trips.
all along the way.
Oh my gosh.
This is
and then $5,000 or $6,000
on your credit card.
Yeah, $5,000 or $6,000 for hearing aids. You don't have to do that anymore. You can take steps on your own. You can try these and just see what you think. Now, real quick, we are including for you an exclusive maintenance kit. So you're gonna receive everything that you need to keep your hearing aids in tip-top condition. You're getting a cleaning kit. They all have to be cleaned because, of course, they're going in our ears, so wax can be a factor. But we include all of the tools, and we're including all of the devices that you need for that. And then these little tablets, everyone's asking, what are these? These are to dehumidify your hearing aid. So we all know humidity is not the front of any electronics, right? Especially something that we might be putting into our ears. So you're getting this little container. Every once in a while, you'll take one of these tablets, drop it into this container, and then drop in your hearing aids, and it is going to dehumidify your hearing aids. It's just part of the ongoing maintenance that you could do with your hearing aids that we are including in this bundle here today. But again, this is all about quality of life. Me personally, I've never really told this story on TV before, but I've got ear ringing. I've had ringing in my ears now for, I don't know, about a year, right? From earpieces being in our ears and from the loud concerts and all of that. And I went to an audiologist recently and I said, okay, fix me. You know, what is it? Is it a pill? Is it a laser? There's nothing they can do. They said you have that low-level hearing loss that so many people my age are starting to experience. This is something I know I'm gonna need probably sooner than later. Even if I don't need it all the way to level 8, one of my ears is a little bit worse than the other. You can individually select the volume levels for each ear and it will remember them. You have from level 1 to 8. I might start out on a little bit of a lower level, but just so you don't feel embarrassed, just so you feel immersed in your life again and you feel like you're part of your family and you feel like you know what people are talking about and you're laughing with the jokes and you're laughing